Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If you haven't already and you like our content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get notified on all our latest videos. We try to put out on a weekly basis, if not on a daily basis. So definitely hit that subscribe button. And to all the new subscribers, definitely appreciate all the support you've been given. And I just wanted to let you all know, I know we've been getting a lot of inquiries lately, and don't worry, we're going to get back to all the emails. So if I haven't emailed you back, don't take it personally. Been very busy. Aside from this, I do have other, consulting work in businesses that I run as well. So with that said, I'm gonna get into this video. And the goal of our channel is really to, share as much financial and credit information as we can so that you can better navigate this whole credit matrix. There's a lot of information out here. It's constantly changing. So we try to keep you up to date with the latest. And, the motto for 2020 and on is OPM, using other people's money. So, instead of holding stacks to our ear, we're going to be holding, stacks of cards, credit cards to our ear. That's just how we're getting down in 2020 and beyond. So let me get into this video. So I have some heat for you today. So this is probably one of the best kept secrets. So a lot of people, I get a lot of inquiries about people wanting to get into Navy Federal. As you all know, Navy Federal is one of the most generous financial institutions. If you're able to get in through an affiliation with the military, then there's a ton of benefits. They give a whole bunch of high limits. But there is one financial institution that a lot of people don't really know about or even hear that much about. So I'm gonna do a review. And this financial institution is Andrews Federal Credit Union. Now it's similar along the lines of Navy Federal, where in order to join, you need a military affiliation specifically tied to Andrews Air Force Base, which is in like the Washington, D.C., Virginia metro region. But so you can join by having an affiliation there, or if you're like a DOD, Department of Defense employee, contractor, civilian, or active duty, as well as one way that anyone can join regardless is through a nonprofit called the American Consumer Council. And that's basically a nonprofit consumer financial advocacy group. They've been around for decades, probably since the early 1900s. So if you want to be eligible to join, you basically will have to join that nonprofit. It's open to anyone. I believe the yearly dues is like $25. I'll double check, but I'll also post a link in the description of the video so you guys can check that out. But yeah, so Andrews Federal Credit Union is basically open to anyone, and they have a ton of great products, not only just for consumers, but for business and commercial enterprises as well. So that's one of the great things about Andrews Federal Credit Union. So I'm going to go over some of the products. So I'm going to start with the consumer products. So they don't have as many, I would say, credit cards per se. Based on their website, they have about 3 different credit cards, 3 different rewards cards. You guys could take a look and check them out. But some of the products that they do have that are pretty good. So they have personal line of credit. So for those of you who aren't aware what a line of credit is, it's basically access to a specific amount of money. So with Andrews Federal Credit Union, the personal lines of credit go up to $50,000. And so with the difference between a line of credit and like a credit card for say, a line of credit you can pull cash off, and you obviously don't, you're not charged any interest until you use it, right? And as soon as you repay it, then that line of credit is replenished. Lines of credit have much lower interest rates than cash advances, so that's one of the benefits of a line of credit. They also have personal loans, overdraft protection line of credit as well. And then one of their unique products, they do have, I forget the name of it, but it's basically a short term loan that's no credit check. And so, there's no credit check, but you do have to have proof of income. So, you have to provide like your pay stubs or whatever. And the limit that you're going to get on those loans are very low. I think the max is like $500 or so. But, that's just, an entry into, potentially, getting other financial products. So, say if you're someone who doesn't necessarily have, the best credit score, that could be, but you do have a steady job. That could be an entry point into, just demonstrating a track record with Andrews Federal Credit Union. So, and then, another little gem that I'm going to give out to you guys is, you know, sometimes your personal credit score or profile isn't necessarily a guarantee that you'll get approved for whatever type of financial product that you're seeking, right? It's no guarantee, right? So one of the best ways of establishing a relationship, so let's say you plan on applying for a credit card or a loan or something like that with a particular financial institution. One of the things that you could do if you're planning that out for months in advance, just go ahead and open up a checking account or open up a savings account. You don't have to put that much money in. You can put whatever their minimum is, whether that's $25, $50, or $100, and then just let that account sit until you're ready to actually apply for some credit. Because then at that point, you at least have some history with them. They see that you've been a customer with them, for a specified length of time, versus just walking off the street and trying to get in with them. Because remember, the saying goes, it takes money to make money, but to get money, you also have to have money. So to attract money, you have to have money yourself. So that's just one little technique that works. But anyways, aside from that, like I said, they have credit. Andrews Federal Credit Union has credit cards, about 3 different credit cards, and they're all rewards cards. You could check those out on their website. They have a personal line of credit. They have personal loans, and they also have secured loans where you could basically borrow against like your savings account. And then they have these sort of like emergency loans. They have a specific name for it. I don't recall off the top of my head, but you could check their website. So they have a host of different financial products, on the personal side. Now on the business side, they have, similar. So they have a business credit card that goes up to $50,000. They have a secured business loan. They have a business line of credit. And they also have a signature business loan where, it's just a signature, to get approved for. So they have a host of different financial products, as well as, flexible financial products as well. One other thing too, for those who are business owners, they do have a business checking account, 0 monthly maintenance fee, and the minimum average daily balance that you have to keep is $100. So that's an alternative to some of the other business bank accounts out here that charge monthly maintenance fees. I'm actually probably considering moving there as well. And then they also have commercial real estate and commercial auto finance. And so if you want to finance a vehicle under your business entity, they have products for that as well. So definitely urge you all to check it out. Remember, if you're not in the DC area, so one of the requirements, like I said, is the military affiliation. You could check those out. But if you don't fit any of that, you're not in this area, you could also join the American Consumer Council. It's roughly about $25 a year to become a member there, and you can join. So This is definitely another gem, for you guys to go take advantage of. And the thing with these types of credit unions, like I said, they basically try to meet the needs of their constituents. As a matter of fact, when you join Andrews Federal Credit Union, you actually become a part owner in the credit union. So there's definitely a lot of upside. This is definitely one that I'm checking out and collecting data points on. And if you happen to already be a member of Andrews Federal Credit Union, definitely let me know your comments in the comment section of the video. And if you're interested in how to build primary accounts, you can email me info@creditplug.com. And until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.